Hey team, these next few videos are about my experience with PA school online. Hope you enjoy and let's get started. Hey team, it's good to see ya. 2020 is finally coming to a close, and so today we're going to discuss the truth about online school. So like many of you, COVID has changed our educational experience, and so in this video I want to talk about a few things. First, I want to debunk some myths about online school. So online PA school is kind of like taking the work with you everywhere you go, except in the classroom. And by that I mean we did all of our lectures, assignments, tests, and things like that remotely from our own laptops, computers, iPads, instead of a traditional classroom experience. And as chill as that probably sounds, it wasn't all fun and games. So here are 3 myths that I'd like to debunk about online school. Myth number 1, you get to sleep in. Sorry, not the case with our program. We had live lectures from 8 to 5 throughout the week. And unlike some of my other friends, my lectures were not pre-recorded, so I had to show up on time in front of my laptop for our team's lecture every day throughout the week during our assigned classroom time. Myth number 2, you get to wear your PJs. Hate to break it to you, but this wasn't the case for us either. Because our classes were live lectures and not pre-recorded, our professors wanted us to have as close to an in-class experience as we could, so we were required to wear our scrubs, which looked a little bit like this. For me, this technique actually helped me keep focus because it felt like someone was watching me on the other side of the screen, and so I definitely had to maintain focus as if I was in a classroom, even though I was in my bedroom the whole time in front of my desk. However, I will say that if you had sweatpants underneath, technically there was no way for them to tell. Myth number 3, you get more study time. So personally, I think this was a half-truth. While we did have more time at home, we were still on an 8 to 5 schedule. So while we did get to shave off some time from potential traveling or meal prepping or various other things that would have comprised of a normal in-person experience, I will say that our day was pretty packed as it was, and so by the time we started class at 8 and ended at 5, we were pretty much using the same kind of schedule as a normal PA student, in my opinion. However, slight caveat, think about this. We had to sit in front of a computer from 8 to 5, and that could be really tiring, and it's not really good for you. So I usually found myself shutting off the laptop and stepping away from the computer and out of my room for at least an hour or so before even attempting to go back to the same source of technology to study again, which in my opinion would be very different in an in-person model because I wouldn't have to look at a screen for the whole day and then return to a screen again. So one way that I think this statement is a half-truth is that you definitely had the ability to plan your day down to the very second or minute if you wanted to. We were given our schedules in advance and you knew where you were going to be at home because we were at home. So that was pretty convenient. And for that reason, you technically could have more study time. It just depends, as with everything, on your ability to have proper time management and self-control. Well, that's all for this video, team. I hope you stick around for the next coming videos about my experience this didactic year.